Hello and welcome to Memkoh TV. Hope you're doing amazing. It's day 8 of our 30-day challenge and I'm so excited to have you once again here with me. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some pro tips on how to shop effectively online. As an expert personal shopper and stylist, trust I have a lot of tricks in the bag on how to select pieces online and actually love what you select. I know a lot of you probably don't like shopping online, maybe because you'd rather try on the items in store or you're not so certain of what the styles would actually look like. But I hope that at the end of this video, you would be excited and more confident to go online and shop and trust your selections and be sure that you're going to love them. Before we continue, let me know in the comments if you prefer shopping online or if you love going into the stores. The first tip that I have for you on how to shop like a pro online is to know your fabrics. So this has nothing to do with actually going on the websites just yet. This is the background work that you have to do so that you can pick better items online. So know your fabrics. What does that mean? For people who have sensitive skin, they can't just wear any sort of fabrics. They have to check and always make sure that whatever fabric that they're getting online would work on their skin. But even if you don't have a sensitive skin, you definitely have preferences on what fabric you believe works better on your skin or just looks better or feels breathable. So it's absolutely important for you to know what fabrics you enjoy wearing and what fabrics look good on you. Do you prefer cotton? Do you like polyester? Do you mind polyester blend? Do you like silk? Do you like satin? All these families of fabrics exist because people have different preferences. And so knowing exactly what kind of fabrics you prefer would help your search for the perfect styles online a lot easier. After watching this video, I want you to go into your closet and pick out 5 pieces that you absolutely love. Now check what kind of fabrics those pieces come in and note them down so that whenever you're looking for something online, you would know to look out for those kinds of fabrics. The second tip is to zoom in. A lot of styles these days would simply just say polyester blend or polyester, but zooming in would actually let you know if that fabric is see-through or if it's too light for you. Sometimes you might buy something expecting that the fabric is a lot more structured or thicker, and then when it arrives you see that it's super thin and see-through, and that's not what you wanted. So to prevent that, when you're shopping online, before you ever add anything to your cart, just zoom in. Online stores these days have that zoom in feature, at least a lot of them. Some stores would disable it, but I highly recommend shopping on places where that zoom feature is not disabled, because I think if it's disabled, then it means the store has something to hide. So click that plus button on the website that lets you zoom in and take a very close look at what that fabric looks like. Take a close look at what the details look like. What's the zipper placement like? Does it even have a zipper? Does it have a slit? What does it look like around the neckline? Zooming into all those details would help you make a better informed decision before you purchase. The third tip that I have for you is knowing your color preferences. I'm not talking about rules, I'm not talking about style rules, because a few years ago there was a rule that dark-skinned women could not wear bright colors, and today we see that that is so false. So I'm not talking about such rules. I'm talking about knowing what colors you generally prefer. As for me, I have no color limitations. If I like it, I buy it. I know some of you hesitate to buy certain styles because you think the color would not look good on you. So why not have those top 3 or 4 colors that you absolutely love wearing? Look out for those colors whenever you're shopping. It would make your online shopping trips. It would make your online shopping trips a lot easier because then you know your go-to colors. But every once in a while, feel free to step out and try other colors. The fourth tip that I have for you is knowing the search parameters. It's all about the search. How you search is basically how you shop. When you're shopping online, if you don't search for the right things, you're not going to be able to find the right styles, and you're going to end up spending so much time and possibly close the tab because you're frustrated. Take a look at different stores and get familiar with how they name their items. I know whenever I'm shopping on a UK brand, I know not to search for pants. It's trousers in the UK. So knowing simple things like that would really speed up your shopping, as opposed to searching black pants on a UK website and then the search result says it cannot return anything. Of course, stores make adjustments for difference in British English versus American English because they know that their customers shop from all over the world. But knowing those simple parameters would actually ease your shopping experience and make you get to the exact item that you want in time. Don't forget, sometimes there are errors when stores are uploading products to their website. So for you to be able to get to a broader search result, you want to know the actual words to use in your search. I'll give you a very good example. Once upon a time, I shopped for a client who wanted mostly browns. At that time, brown wasn't really a popular color. People were not really wearing brown. It was still seen as this dirty color. It wasn't stylish. How I was able to narrow down and nail brown pieces was because I took a look at the names and the ways that different stores called brown. Some stores called it mocha, some stores called it taupe, some stores called it caramel, some stores called it mauve, terracotta, everything apart from brown. So knowing the common search terms for the colors you want, terms for the styles you want, terms for the cut and even the fabric you want will really speed up your online shopping process. Even the pink top that I'm wearing right now, it could be called dusty pink on some stores. Some stores would even still call it taupe. So you need to know these colors in order to be able to narrow down to the exact style you want. So know your search term. The next tip that I have for you is carefully considering the proportions of the garments that you're about to buy. Is the item balanced up top and at the bottom? Is it tighter around the top and loose as it goes past your waist? Is it loose around the top or tighter when it goes past your waist? Knowing all these things would save you time so that you're not always buying and returning. We all run into those scenarios that you have to buy something, try it on and then return, especially if you're in between sizes. But knowing the proportions or carefully considering the proportions of the item before you even hit checkout will let you know if it's going to work on your body type. If you're broader up top and a little tiny after your waist, then it's not going to help you to buy something that has the opposite proportions. So know your own proportions and look carefully at the proportions of the item before hitting checkout. The next tip that I have for you is obviously sizing. Do you know your sizes? If you're in between sizes, there's a different way you shop versus if you're the same size consistently. Know what stores carry your size, first of all. Know what stores you have to size up in versus stores that you have to size down in. For example, H&M. If you didn't already know this, H&M carries smaller sizes than your regular size, so you always have to size up. There are stores like ASOS that I always stick with my true size. If you're in between sizes, I would always recommend going one number higher than your actual size. That would help you try out styles from different stores without really worrying about whether that thing is going to fit or not. And remember, you can always adjust an item to fit. The next tip that I have for you is don't be afraid to buy bigger sizes. Yes, do not be afraid to size up. Like I just said in the previous tip, you can always get styles altered to fit you if it's bigger. So don't be afraid to try bigger sizes, and not even just to alter it to fit you. Sometimes that oversized fit looks nice. You have to know your body and your body type and see if an oversized fit would look good on you. And I think it does. It just depends on the style of the item and the fabric, obviously. So don't be afraid to size up and try something with a relaxed fit. You'd be surprised that you'd actually like the way it looks on you. So we've come to the end of this video. Those are all the tips that I have for you to shop better online. Actually, one more tip. Don't be afraid to get something that you think you will not like. If you're shopping online a lot, you might run into the problem of getting the same styles over and over again or looking the same. And I feel like it happens to all of us. So try and make that conscious decision to try out a new style, something you wouldn't normally buy, because you'd be surprised it would actually look good on you. Or trying that style would then help you to get closer to another style that you should try out. So Every now and then buy something that's a little out of character or a little outside your style so that you can gradually add new and updated styles to your closet. That's my last tip for you guys. Let me know how your online shopping experience usually is. Are there any other tips that you have for shopping online better? Let us know so that we can all have that discussion. But I'm very confident that these tips are going to help you and improve your online shopping experience. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.